Everything looks like we have audio. Try refreshing. Type refreshing. Audio. Test 1, 2.
Test.
Test 1, test 2, test.
All right.
Yay!
We'll start it again then.
Hey, wait, I have to tell them how I fixed it.
Okay.
I stopped the stream and then I started it again.
Wow. Rashad Miller.
Very technical
ladies
skills.
and gentlemen.
That's, you know what? You can use that at home when the TV doesn't work.
You turn it off.
Turn it back on. It works. All right, so let's see all that wonderful stuff.
Let's start this again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grand Prix Oakland. And with me, I have Rashad Miller.
That's me.
Ben S.W. Swartz. And myself, Ray Punzalai.
Evidently the very sexy Rashad Miller. Thank you, Toby Elliott.
Today we have 770 players playing some extended today. And
how does extended work for all those who have only been watching Legacy and Standard from our previous events?
Yeah. No,
it's like right in between, right?
Yeah, perfect.
It's from Mirrodin block.
Oh, the oldest set's Mirrodin.
And the newest set is...
The newest set. From Mirrodin.
Actually, World Wake. First major tournament, the World Wake is going to be legal for constructed.
So it also includes 9th edition, the editions up to 9th, right?
9th and 10th edition. 9th edition, 10th edition, and Magic 2010.
Yep.
And that's, for those who didn't know extended, that's what you're going to be seeing today, a lot of that. And hopefully we'll be getting a feature match round.
That's the plan. I actually wanted to just make sure I found the Wizards guys just to make sure that they're calling one.
All right.
You know what?
We got one?
Can you go over just to make sure that we're getting one? But so what are some of the players we have here, and what kind of decks are they running?
Well, the players that we see around, we have a lot of the American pros. We saw Luis Scott Vargas around here. He's playing the very popular Dr. Duffs that we've been seeing dominating the PTQ circuits.
And that was that's the deck that Jerry Thompson pretty much started from the Pro Tour and never stopped playing it, right?
Yeah, basically. He played that. I know he played in some online PTQs. Got a lot of people to jump on, and all I've seen in top 8s throughout the United States and all the other PTQs throughout the world.
And what other pros do we have here?
Oh, we have Saito. Saito's playing Hypergenesis. Hasn't been as popular lately, but still a very powerful deck.
He's been historically a beatdown player. Now he's
Hypergenesis really beats down. He's like, he really wanted to beat down. Only 2 turns though. And we have Waffle Tapa, who's playing Teachings, which I know a lot of people have seen that online. It's popped up online too.
Well, he basically he is the father, I guess, of Teachings decks. Back from back when it was Time Spiral Block. Yeah. He built Teachings decks. He played Teachings decks, and then he ported it over to Extended. He actually played his Teachings deck and the Pro Tour, the last Pro Tour that was Austin. Pro Tour Austin, he plays Teachings, but now it's the format has gotten a little bit more stable, and it's easier to build a Teachings deck, and he's following it today, and it actually has had some success I've seen, like on Magic the Gathering Online.
And Brian Kibler, he of course is with Zoo.
Zoo?
Can't let go of that one. They have the PT with it, and you want to keep it going with it.
I was teasing him. I was looking at his list, and I didn't see any Baneslayer Angels. but then I looked at the sideboard. There was a couple of the sideboards. So
he has to put some of them somewhere in there.
So he stayed true. Stayed true to the. How about any other overseas players?
We have a Player of the Year, current Player of the Year, 2009 Player of the Year, Yuya Watanabe, and he's playing the Slow Zoo. A lot of people have been favoring the faster Zoo, but he decided to go with Slow Zoo.
What's really the difference between the Slow Zoo and the fast Zoo?
So the Slow Zoo, you have you play creatures like Woolly Thoctor. Some of them are playing the Baneslayers, but not everyone's playing the Baneslayers in the Slow Zoo.
And they have like
they play the fatter creatures
and Noble Hierarchs and stuff from
Noble Hierarchs, and
whereas the fast Zoo is more all 1-drops.
All 1-drops, a bunch of burn, tribal flames. Like not the Slow Zoos usually don't have the tribal flames, but more just like gonna get you killed as fast as possible. Not gonna mess with anything greater than 3.
so what about the great menace of Extended that was last year, which was Fairies? Did anyone decide to try to pilot that this year? Maybe in this Grand Prix?
So far, we haven't had any reports of people playing Fairies, but I know it's pretty popular.
I think Sebastian Tyler's playing Fairies, exactly.
Oh.
See, I lead you in to the notes that you wrote on your paper.
I got thrown off because he's playing.
I lobbed that one up for you, and you went, you know?
So yeah, Sebastian Thaler is playing fairies. He's playing a green fairies for Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, a lot of the fairies lists were doing that even last year. Can you, okay. All right, so...
I need to brief the judge on that.
Okay. All right, so we are going to be having a feature match because round 3 has just started. It's going to be
Brian
Kowal, which you've seen
Zoo.
if you are familiar with our stream. He's actually been part of the coverage team sometimes.
Joking around that he'll come by here after a couple rounds.
I guess round 5 would be his scheduled appearance over here if he O3s. But yeah. Okay. So it's going to be Kowal. He's playing Zoo. We will have a report of who the second player, who Kowal's opponent is, which is Matt Curtin. Not sure exactly what he's playing.
Yep, we'll get that.
But we will all find out together as we watch it live.
And for those asking in the chat, Brian Kowal is playing the slower version of Zoo. He is not, as many of you were mentioning here, is not playing Rock. He is playing Zoo.
Well, Zoo's the new Rock, right? Isn't that how that works?
So he's playing slow Zoo. So it's maybe a little. It's not. At least it's not fast Zoo. So it's close to Rock as you can get without playing Rock, I guess. I guess if you could even say that. Early on today, we don't have much deck information, so we're not sure what Matt Curtin is playing.
Yeah, we definitely don't know what he's playing, but we'll see what he shuffles up, because he's taking a sneak peek. The players are shuffling.
How much time do I get to get through them?
Well, Brian Kowal, your match is ready to start, so I think you need to head on over there. I would suggest that you sit on, just pick a side to sit on, and hopefully I'll pick the right.
All right, players, welcome to round 3.
What's his opponent's name again?
Matt Curtin.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of you are saying there are a lot of pros here. Mainly, that's because of scheduling. They scheduled Pro Tour San Diego next week, so it's very convenient for a lot of the pros.
Right.
Just to fly in early, you get a we get a Grand Prix, and we get a Grand Prix and a Pro Tour. 1 second,
It's
we
a
have to
little
fix our...
crooked. You gotta just straighten it out a little bit.
Yeah, so you get a Grand Prix and the Pro Tour at the same time, which results in a lot of the pros coming here. So you get a really pro-filled Grand Prix field. Right. A lot of the people overseas who don't typically travel for all the Grand Prix are here because they're here for the Pro Tour anyways.
Actually, that was one of the big motives for Wizards when scheduling a lot of these things. So I'm actually doing the same thing. I'm not going home. I'm staying out here, and then I'm just going to catch a flight from Oakland over to down to San Diego. So we just need to get our feature match seated and
we'll just
adjust it.
I'll go over there in a second if we can't fix it.
That's probably good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough. Oh, actually, we have to pull it down. We have to pull down the camera a little bit. Sorry, we're just adjusting our camera work.
We're almost there. Slide the mat towards the camera a little bit. Good old Ben Klutzy foot SW decided.
I'm pretty sure every time I fixed it, a little more.
A little more.
Every time I fixed it today is because Ben touched it again.
A little more. Up. Go back.
It's all right.
Okay.
Now we gotta see.
We just need to zoom out. That's all we need to do. And then we're fine. So just I'm gonna switch over. We're gonna switch over because it's good enough. It's not just good. It's good enough.
And we'll be
Why is he sitting all the way up there?
Who?
Why is he sitting all the way over there?
Hmm?
Why is he sitting that far up on the mat?
Who, the judge?
The guy in the left.
You see the sleeves. Look over there. You see the sleeves and
Oh, it's just Koal.